I can be done so soon if it would just kick in. Come on. If I'm alive, where's my screen? I'm not seeing a screen. Everything's written backwards. Come on, baby, kick in. This is just weird. Everything's backwards. I'll let it sit there for a minute. We'll see. Ow. Move, baby. I can barely walk. Ow, ow, ow. Move. Good boy. That's my baby boy. You're a good boy. I wonder if we're any better off now that I've taken a walk. Do I have a screen yet? No, I don't. And there's nobody in here either. All right. We're going to end this. It's unstable. Nope. End it. Yep. That was what I meant to do. There. Can I just delete it? Where can I delete it? It's showing an excellent connection. No, it's not. At all. Let's have a screen. Come on. Well, it's saying we're live and it's trying to load the screen. There we go. We're live. And it's not for Taurus, though. It's for Gemini. Oh, can I change this now? This is for Gemini, not Taurus. Oh, where can I? This is all new stuff for us here. New settings, new streams, new way of doing things. This is for Gemini. The title didn't take. It's Gemini that we're working on. I'll have to try to edit it after the stream is done. That's all. And I'm going to put it in big words here. Gemini. Gemini. Not. I wish I could edit this right where it sits, but I can't. Shoot. Darn. Hi, Mariel. This is for Gemini, not Taurus. Please ignore that. Shouldn't be that way, but that's what's going on. I'll fix the title after it's done. I'll go in and take the Taurus off and change it to Gemini. Taurus hasn't been posted yet. I had to do pre-record it because I couldn't connect to this live. So I pre-recorded it. You probably were not going to see it till tomorrow. It'll be posted then, but it is finished. I just did it. But pre-recorded, so not live. Okay, so let's get a smudge up here. Come on, burn, 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 burn. Hurry the hell up. Burn, burn, burn. Sakes. Give him a good cleansing. Cleanse my selenite. I'm really needing that today to keep me grounded, to keep me in the here and now. Man, the frustrations are unbelievable. Second day of them. I asked the universe earlier, please lift these stressful stressful situations and problems, little things that add up to bigger things. Please clear the air here for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Some for you guys. Okay. And just some for all the way around. How's that? Oh, I can't get enough of the smudges today, let me tell ya. Let me tell ya. There we go. So, my goodness, Mariel, I think you're the only person in here. No idea. Let me see. How can I share this? There's a share button. Share to Facebook, but to a group. I don't want it just out blatantly on Facebook. Give me the option to put it in a group or I'm going to shut you right off. Give me the option for the group. Come on. There we go. To group. They have Fundy Fortunes. Where are we? Gemini. G-E-M. 2020. There we go. Now people in the group will get an instant, real life, real time. If it ever posts, come on, post. There we go. All right. You're Gemini rising. Okay. That's good. That's really good. You're the only one in here. I can't believe this. This is insanity. The bad name, and I'm not going to disconnect and try to come. I'm just going to go. And we're going to start the reading for Gemini. After that, I'll be 2 more, be Cancer and Leo, and I can't wait. That'll mean we're done. Completely finished. Totally finished with the September readings. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is for Gemini for the month of September, the year 2020. Please give them direction and leadership. Which way to go, which way to turn, what they need a heads up about. They need to know what's coming into their life and also what's leaving their life if something like that is happening. So, Gemini. Give them a good shuffle. I don't like repetitive cards, so I make sure this to do these cards, all 78 of them. Shuffle them well. So we get no repetitive cards if we can help it, unless it's meant to be. There's my favorite guy. I'd like to see him come up. My Magician. It was what I'd like to see come up. Okay, let's see. We've got 6 viewers. You're not the only one in here. We had 7, one just dropped. But here we go. Here we go. One more run through. I'm going to cut the deck. I'm going to cut the deck right here. Since you're the only one brave enough to show yourself here, Mary, this is almost like a personal reading in some ways. Okay, now I'm going to consult with Lilith and make sure that these are indeed the cards. I'm going to bring the camera down. All right, there we go. All right, Lilith. Spirit via Lilith. As this deck stands, of the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this general free public reading for the sign of Gemini for the month of this September in this year of 2020. Of the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this free general public reading for the sign of Gemini. She's saying yes, and she's not hesitating. Let's get started. Here we go. Overall energy is, oh my God, again? 5 of Wands. Jeez. Stop with the 5s. Number 2, wealth and finances. Thank you. The sun, absolutely beautiful. It's going to lessen the intensity of that stupid ass 5. Next card, your hearth, your home, your relationships, your family, your intimates. 4 of Cups. Another card that's not that great. Card number 4, challenges and blocks, if there should be any. Absolutely not. Another beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. It really disarms these negative ones. Your final card, but not the least, it's the most important message from Spirit, the Hanged Man. Interesting. Interesting. So there is your layout. There is your spread. Gemini. It is nice. That's really, really, look at these gorgeous cards. Even this one. Oh, it just kicks the ash out of this one here. Hardly anything. That means, you know what I'm just hearing? Even though this card's your overall energy, and it's showing competition, but it's also showing you moving easily through things that would maybe normally be challenging for you. You're moving through them a lot smoother than what you expect. All right. Okay. There we go. So let's get it over with. The sting. A bit of a sting. At least it's not a wallop or a punch. It's just a bit of a sting. This is for Gemini, everybody. It is not for Taurus. Sorry that the title just didn't take, and I'll fix it after. All right. Okay. So with the 5 of Wands, you're over your overall energy here. This is a card of competitions and tests. You may also be feeling overwhelmed by other people's opinions. Within the family unit, this 5 can show maybe some demanding children, or this could happen at work where colleagues will talk first, usually over you. It's a fight just to be heard. Not fair at all, is it? Not at all. So, another meaning of the card could be dealing with the deluge. Your communication sector was real quiet, wasn't doing much. Not now. When it starts, everything happens at the same time. Emails, phone calls, meetings, getting pulled in too many directions at once. This is not the greatest thing. The advice, become the observer. Soon you'll know who needs your help. However, try not to heal everyone. Try not to please everyone. Don't let yourself get pulled in too many directions. The advice, things get to be too much for you, you're to become more of an observer. Fine, go quiet. Become the fly on the wall is what you need to do. You're soon going to know who needs your help, seriously. However, try not to heal everybody. Focus on you. You've always got to focus on you first. Always, always, always have to focus on you as well. Keywords are posturing, ego, pride, debate, tears, tests, opinions, communications, overload, where things seem to be, if you're not careful and you don't keep yourself front and center, it is your life, it is your existence, you be front and center of that. All right. You don't let things like this pull you down or push you away or shove you. Nothing like that. Nothing, nothing, nothing. All right. So, yes, it's Gemini. I can't change it, Jennifer. I cannot. Not until it's over, then I'll go in and I will change it. So, anyways, your second card, which lessens the degree of this stinking thing right here. Oh, there's going to be people that you're going to have to deal with and contend with that you'd rather not. But since they're there, they're in your way, they're blocking you or trying, you've got to deal with them. You need to deal with them. All right? Keep yourself real and grounded. Stay in the now. Remain realistic. Your next card is lessening the degree of the negative is the Sun. It's a card of happiness, a card of joy, but happiness more than anything. More than anything. Just an incredible card for you guys to have, and I'm really, really glad, Gemini, this card's come to visit you today for the month of September. Bear with me while I bring up the generic side, please. Where did it go? Oh, my goodness. There it is. Okay, here we go. Here's your divination. This is a very joyful card, Gemini. This is a very positive card, and it predicts happiness. It predicts a time for well-deserved relaxation for some of you. If life has been stressful for any of you lately, the Sun showing up in this reading is a welcome sign that the pressures are going to end soon and you're finally going to be able to unwind. You may be even spending time with children or finding your own inner child so you can have a bit of time, a few days with abandoned childhood innocence, play, lightheartedness. Just doing whatever pleases you. That's what you're yearning for. This card is bringing you fulfillment. The Sun also predicts holidays and trips as well. You can be finding peace and contentment in places that will actually nurture and inspire you. It's just beautiful. The Sun favors creative pursuits as well. You may turn your attention to hobbies and creative projects now. Wherever you put your attention, these things are going to flourish. All right, your energy is really good for that right now. As shown here, money-wise, there's no big stressors going on right now. You're okay in the moment. The advice, appreciate your well-deserved success and this very special time of rest, recuperation. You can breathe again. You can breathe out. Let that big thing you've been holding in, you can go, you've gotten through the worst. There's no more waiting. There's no more holdups. There's no more blocks. You're moving, and it's a wonderful thing. You're moving with abandon and all kinds of things like this. So, the Sun favors creative pursuits. So you probably will, for some of you, turn your attention to other things that are creative and colorful for you. The advice, you need to appreciate your deserved success. Put that up to the universe, how appreciative you are and how grateful you are. This is a very special time of rest for you and recuperation for some. Enjoy feeling safe. Enjoy feeling connected. Enjoy and appreciate the harmony that is around you at this time. Keywords are growth and joy, protection, holiday success, and a beautiful word to end that card, contentment. Contentment. The next card is your hearth, your home, your family, your relationships, your intimates. We got the stupid Four of Cups. Another bit of a negative Nelly here. You might call it a bit of a negative Nelly. All right. So the Four of Cups is a card about losing hope or giving up on hope. That's part of it. Losing your faith in your life and in yourself. Losing your faith with things getting better. Never going to change. It's always going to be this way. I'll never have a better job. I'll never have a better life. I'll never have a better love. All these kinds of things. You know what I'm saying? In that respect. So when the 4 arrives in your reading, and this is hitting close to home, all right, but not to the intensity it would like to put across to you because of these other beautiful cards. It kind of waxes that down, shaves it down a bit, a lot, actually. So when the 4 arrives in your reading, it's often because you're feeling dissatisfied. And I mean dissatisfied about everything in your life. Some aspects of your life. But you don't really know what it is that you need to bring into you so you feel happier in relationships. It can reveal a boredom stage, a phase. If you're looking for love or you're looking for work, you may believe that there's nothing or no one out there for you at all. A big fat 0. Why try? Why put the effort in? That's not going to happen anyway. Very sour, negative attitude. It's something for you to work on for those of you that are suffering from that. It's not everybody. All right. You may be retreating into yourself, into your own shell, rather than reaching out for what it is you need, which means you give up and you just surrender. You play the victim to fate, to life. The advice, Gemini, you got to get up. You got to get up on your feet. You got to start walking. You just have to start moving. Everything's forward and upward. Even if it's a climb, if you feel like you're climbing a mountain, it's neither here nor there. This is something that you have to do. You have no choice. Nothing's going to come to you on its own. You have to be out there and show yourself as receptive and willing. But if you're all closed off inside, it's going to stay that way. And you need to be aware of that. You need to know that. All right? Look for inspiration. Change your venue. Change your scenery. Change where you're at. Make some kind of a change. Something is a little different than what you're used to. I promise you, you'll be inspired. That'll be a little flame that kind of puffs to life and starts to grow. Inspiration's an incredible thing, but you won't get it by being closed off. You need to open up. Try this just one last time for you. All right? Renew your faith. Renew your faith that life can bring you what it is that you want, what it is that you need. The keywords here are stagnation. And kind of frozen in place, and there's no growth, there's no evolution, there's no nothing. It's just the same old, same old. Feeling very despondent, giving up, not believing. Maybe feeling a little sorry for yourself. Disillusions. You need to face the real world, not to be disillusioned by the perfect world. There's no such thing as a perfect world. None. Please remember that. Remind yourself. This way you stay grounded and you keep both feet planted firmly on the ground. There will be no room for disillusion. Self-protection, yes, always keep up with self-protection as long as it's not blocking the good that's fighting its way into your life. Don't become your own worst enemy. Don't get in your own way. Don't become your own block to the possibilities that are laying right there outside of you. All right? You have a need for change. But man, you're under a stubbornness and a real strong rigidity, okay, where you just like, I'm not moving. This is bullcrap. I'm not moving. Nothing's going to get better. I'm just going to stay right where I am, kind of a thing. So for those of you just joining, please know that this Taurus went back. It reverted back to the previous reading. This is for Gemini. I'm going to change the title once the stream is done. I'll go in and I'll adjust it. Challenges. Look, leaving with your sour attitude, your sense of non-belief, your sense of giving up, turning back. So you don't have to see the ugly, the disappointments, but you're also turning your back on everything that's wonderful and good. You've got the world. You don't even have, outside of yourself, there's nothing that's hurting you. You're hurting you. Being your own worst enemy. General reading is not for everybody. Messages aren't for everybody. All right? So don't take offense. All right? Look at this. This is the card I call my Midas Touch card. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. It is the world. And it's all about regeneration. And that's basically a big word for you right now. For those this applies to, Gemini, all right? So we're getting rain again. It's been a rainy kind of day. Where is it? Where's my world? No, I went back too far. What a great card. Oh, I love this card. There we go. So the world card is showing that your life is going to be regenerated and renewed because you're going to finally find the success that you've been seeking. You're going to end up wanting to celebrate your achievements. You may receive a particular reward for your efforts. This would be one person. The card also shows the completion of a phase, such as meeting a target or a goal, or finalizing a house move, or even another major project like that is that big. It shows you finalizing, getting through it, completing. And that gives you a renewed sense of hope and belief for tomorrow and all the tomorrows yet to come. The world often comes up in readings to signify this, a relationship landmark, such as a wedding, an anniversary, or renewal of vows. There are opportunities to travel for some of you now, and if you're single, you could have a few romantic adventures along the way. For heaven's sakes, just wear a mask. No matter what you're doing, make sure and wear a mask, Gemini. Advice, you're to celebrate what you have achieved. Oh, and please, and you'll feel like it. You don't need to be told to embrace the new opportunities. You're going to be full of brand new, refreshing energy and motivation. Motivation's a secret thing almost. That's a powerful thing. But you're going to feel so good. You're going to feel like the world is your oyster. Everything you touch seems to be turning for the best or turning to gold, you might say. Keywords are success, completion. You hear that? Success and completion, followed by celebration, beginnings, travel, the reason, the purpose that gives you the motivation, and a beautiful feeling and actuality of renewal. Some of you are going to come out of that dark hole where you've been kind of held up with your back to life and back to you're going to come out of it. You're going to start to see a little light tickling at the end of that tunnel. You're going to go for it. We've got one heck of a rainfall. The Hanged Man is your last card, final word in your reading. It's not the least. This is your message from Spirit. Okay? This is your message from Spirit, Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. I wish I'd been able to edit that right here in the live, but I couldn't do it, so you'll have to just excuse it. I don't know why it did that, because it's been retitled, renamed. So, I love a good rainfall. We've hardly had any this summer at all. This is beautiful. I'm loving it. It's not cold. Doors and windows are wide open. So, when you have the Hanged Man, he arrives in your reading, you're kind of stuck. You can't move forward. You can't move backwards. You can't move in any way. You're stuck in limbo. You could be waiting for a decision to be made, or you can generally feel that some aspects of your life are on hold as relationships and projects remain static. No growth, nothing moving. This feeling of being in a lack of control position can leave you feeling extremely frustrated. You may decide to reach a compromise rather than wait and hang around for much longer. Don't do the compromisation. Don't do that. You take the road that's tried and true, that's well worn. Do not take shortcuts to whatever and however this applies. The Hangman's asking you to stay calm, think through your options, rather than rush toward an instant way out of a bind. So while you're held up and you're stuck in this limbo, if you think things through, leave an open mind, be honest with yourself. This need not be time wasted after all. It can become very valuable. All right? The advice. Use this time waiting. See your situation in a new light. Find alternative perspectives. You got nothing but frozen downtime. Really put your mind to work, your intuition to work. You may find an ingenious solution or even gain some valuable insight. Not maybe, you will. Keywords here, final words in your reading, Gemini: waiting, time, frustration, sacrifice, insight, purpose, and viewpoints. Excuse me. I got a tickle. Oh, oh, oh. There you go, Gemini. That wasn't a bad reading. That was a pretty good reading. There's some hope there for you yet. Oh, listen to that rain. Oh, I hate to disconnect again, but I have to. All right, I got to get rid of the Taurus on the title for this. Thank you all very much for being here. If you haven't subscribed to Bay of Fundy Fortunes, please do. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. That's not a guarantee that you'll be notified every time Bay of Fundy Fortunes posts any videos or goes live. In order to ensure that you don't miss anything, please, if you're on Facebook, hop over. Come on in. Give us a visit. I'll tell you why. As our generator, that's what I call her, our moderator, Jennifer. Captive Chains, this was not the Taurus reading. The Taurus one has been pre-recorded, and I've not posted it yet. All right, I have to wait to get them all done before I can. This was for Gemini, and for some reason it took off Gemini and it put Taurus back in. So I'm sorry about that. You'll see the Taurus. I'm going to fix the title on this as soon as I click end stream. I'll go in and fix it. What was I just saying? Yes, if you come into Facebook, our group, Bay of Fundy Fortunes, Fundy, Bay of Fundy Fortunes is closed and it's private. Everything has to be pre-approved. We are global around the world within that group. No religion, no politics. Big no. Keep those things outside the group. Okay? So keep them for your own page, you know. But it's a beautiful group to be in. It's a beautiful place to be a part of. It really true, and sometimes it's downright magical. I've experienced that. It's a lot of healing and support that goes on within the group as well. Thank you, Captain. I'm glad you understand. Thank you for that very much. Beautiful. So, oh my, are we going to get thunder and lightning? That would be so awesome. I feel bad for the crickets. Because I've got hundreds in my yard. You see all the baby ones? And they've yet to even start to cricket, because when they do that cricket noise, they're looking and calling for a mate. These are tiny little beige, tiny babies, and they're hopping everywhere. You should see them all. Look at that. We need this rain. Let it wash away my sorrows and wash away my pain. Kind of a thing. So yes, please join. And as I was saying, Jennifer or Lachey, whoever happens to be the monitor, they grab the live link, like right now. They copy it. They go into the group on Facebook and post it that we're live now and this is what we're doing. That way, no one in the group ever misses any readings of any way, shape, or form anytime we post, okay? So more than what YouTube can do for you. They can't always guarantee. Oh my. I should be out there dancing in this rain. That's what I should be doing. Wash away the pain. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single soul, every spirit that comes through. Coming up next, I'm going to try to do another live. Coming up next, after Gemini, is Cancer. The one after that will be Leo, and then we're done. Please let me do Cancer live. It makes everything so much smoother and easier. I really appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. Please enjoy the rest of summer. It doesn't end until September 21st. Don't act like we're in the middle of winter. Enjoy to embrace. Enjoy, have fun. Love every minute of it. It's going to be in a whole year before it comes back. But I'm telling people, why don't we all concentrate on freezing this time period in September? temperature-wise, weather-wise, maybe come winter, it'll be even less than last year. We'll just have to put sweaters on to go out instead of being bundled up in layers and sloshing through snow and ice. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyway, thank you all very much for being here. You're deeply appreciated. Please keep the peace in so you can share your love and your light out with the rest of the world. Thank you once again for being here.